What's up, y'all? It is a little bit different video. I am headed out to my deer lease. Couple hour drive. I'm gonna get 250 pounds of corn. I gotta fill up the feeder, top it off for the year, or not for the year, but it give me a month and a half or so because I'm gonna turn it way up, and then I gotta get some fertilizer. And pump fertilizer out so I can get I planted ryegrass about a month ago, and I should have put it down with it. When I got it planted, I didn't have the fertilizer, and we left shortly thereafter. So, and that's when we went to New York. So I'm doing a little bit different video, but oh, and another thing, I got to get battery charged on my camera. I got a spy point out there that literally hasn't sent a picture in 3.5 weeks, and I don't know what's going on. The battery says it's at 50%, but as soon as it hit 50, it quit taking pictures and sending them. So I'm assuming that just means it's dead, and I don't know, just something's wrong with it. So I'm gonna let that thing charge at least an hour. First thing I do as soon as I get there is I gotta grab that spy point camera battery, unplug it in here to the truck, and I'll just let it charge while I'm doing everything else. But we'll get after it here, and I don't know, I may buy a set of cheap lompers or something from this feed store I'm going to, and do a little bit of trimming, make sure I got a couple extra shooting lanes. Try to I know I got some more seed. I planted some in the woods, some small spots, 10 by 12, 15 by 10 or something. I don't know exactly how big it is. And if it's growing okay, I may take this spreader I got a little hand spreader, Scott's hand spreader, and use it to spread out some more seed in the woods, because I got tons of, it's just good vegetation, good compost, really good soil. Stays a little bit wet, but that's okay. Ryegrass doesn't, it's not standing water all the time, so ryegrass does really good with water. So it's nothing special, it's just straight rye. But I know that green is going to be I'm in a piney woods, East Texas, so green in the wintertime is, them deer hunting at. I'll turn and look. You can see what the road shoulder is. It's just kind of, everything's starting to die out, so that green's gonna be good. So I got about an hour and 30 minutes before I get to the lease. I'm just under an hour to the feed store, so we'll get loaded up there. And well, we made it. I'll walk around a minute and show you. The ryegrass is coming up. It's actually germinated really well. I'm assuming it needs some fertilizer. Fertilizer and rain. It looks like it needs some rain. There's a good bit of tracks in here. A bunch of pigs, deer. I ain't been out here in a month, so my spot in the woods looks like it's done okay. You can see here it's growing a little better. So I'll see what it looks like down here. I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. I know there's deer and stuff in this thicket. There always is. So I'll probably hear them once I get started working. I'm pleased with the grass. This fertilizer should help it just jump. But I'm excited for next week. I'll strap the GoPro on. Y'all can be with me a little bit as I'm fertilizing, and I got a machete. I'm gonna cut some of these edges back. Well, we just got this all set. I forgot to hit record, so I'm gonna run another test and get some more corn out. It's been empty for a while, so I got 10 seconds, so I better hurry up and get out of here. So the feeder is back online, full. Like probably like 10 or 15 pounds, which makes sense because it's a 270 pound feeder and I put 250 pounds in it, so I guess that makes sense. They weren't Wild Game Innovations, wasn't lying. It's just a cheap feeder. But now that we got that set, it's time to do some fertilizer. I'm gonna put some triple 13 down. You can see what it looks like. So I reckon I'll start right here with the first bunch. I got this feeder all the way open for this spreader. So as you can see, it doesn't go extremely far. All right, y'all, I'm done with the fertilizer. I kind of just went over everything twice. A couple of these heavier hit areas I did do a light 3 times. I got a couple small areas in the woods, 10 by 10s or something. There's 2 of them, and I just kind of stood over them and did that for a second. They're growing okay, but it's so shaded, heavily shaded in there. It's not growing like it is out here. Not that this is doing great. I really should have got this fertilizer down when I planted it, and I think it would be probably twice what it is now. This was a natural trail, and I opened it up. You can see right here where them deer are coming through. I've got a trail right on the blind. It ain't 10 yards, 6 yards, 5 yards. I want to try to pull those deer to where they're here. This is only 15 to 18 yards, but I want to be like, this was already a trail. You can kind of see it, and then you can see another. That's good. I'm gonna call it quits now. It's not this feeder. I'm gonna get this camera hooked up. These spy points are the only way to go, you know, for me, because I'm so far away from everything. Whether it be 2 hours here, 50 minutes to the other place that's closer to the house, it's just got hogs, or 25 hours to behind my parents' house. I can't just get out there and check cameras all the time. So thank y'all for watching. This was the prep work for opening day, a rifle in Piney Woods, East Texas. I will be filming my gun hunts this year out of the blind, tripod, clamp. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.